Today's topic is heart health preventive measures and strategies. So, what are the preventive steps one has to take to keep the heart happy? And secondly, what are the strategies to be taken once the heart is in trouble?
At the outset, you have very rightly pointed out that heart diseases and deaths due to the heart diseases are preventable. So we have to work hard in this direction. And we had 6 best friends, and they should remain our 6 best friends, like sunlight, adequate rest, exercise, self-confidence, and most importantly, when we talk of lifestyle modifications, diet. And have good friends and maintain them in all stages of life. When we talk of the root causes of the cardiac ailments, and especially we are talking in context with India, and you have very rightly again pointed out that it existed before COVID too. It is not that suddenly after COVID the discussions have started due to certain very intricately placed and very much telescoped deaths, if we mark them on calendar. I would recall that death of several people took place in the first part of the last month, and they were in succession for 3 days, 6, 7, 8 of the last month. And one of them was singing on a birthday party. He was Murli Mohapatra, then role of Hanuman done by Mr. Ram Sarup, and role of Parvati done by Mr. Yogesh Gupta. They were in succession. 3 days we kept hearing the news, and we talked about on various channels. And we should recall that SAP MD, Mr. Ranjan Das, Puneet Rajkumar, Shane Warren, Siddharth Shukla. Yeah, the list is too long. Even our poet Rahat Indori died. His death is also related to post-COVID. Pankaj Srivastava, CEO of Grab House. I'm talking because these people know them, Cristiano Jr. and our Ankur Bhatia Bird Group CEO. And very recently, a Garba dancer, Manish Senigra, at the age of 35, collapsed. And when the news reached to his home, his 66-year-old father, Narabji Sahingra, died. And these were 2 successive deaths. So what is the right answer to your question is that if we work on these 7 steps, which I have printed on my letterhead of the prescription, I made all the patients read them. Stop smoking is number 1. Stop fatty fried foods is number 2. Stop getting overstressed is number 3. Control blood pressure, blood sugar and cholesterol with uric acid is number 4. Control your temper is number 5. Take plenty of green vegetables, fresh fruits and salads is number 6. And take regular walks and guided exercise. I've added the word guided now because we have seen the exercise disasters also. So these are the basically 7 main strategies which cover the preventive side of the heart disease. And I think to which I am going to add today that our behavior of the body, mental attitude, and the thinking patterns also affect the cardiac ailments. We have become impulsive. Our young generation is getting angry, arrogant. Sometimes society have people who have greed, jealousy, hatred, despair, indecisiveness, illusions, and lethargy. These should be replaced by modesty, kindness, love, hope, patience, wisdom, integrity, forgiveness, perseverance, and self-regulation. So I'm a little spiritual in saying this because the heart is governed by all these impulses, which also have an effect on the brain neurotransmitters, and benefits of practice of these good qualities have been amply seen and proved, that the heart gets peace and the heart gets a state of so-called non-flight, what we call the state of rest, because all the accidents, all the sudden changes in the body take place due to flight and fight mode. And to reverse this, I was just talking to you about a quote. And as Maharishi Valmiki says, Ramadi Vartitayam, Ramanadi Paravartitayam. So acquire and behave like Lord Rama means the qualities which Lord Rama has propagated and followed, and his followers have taught us.
Now he has got what is called the IHL. He has introduced the IHL health counter. So Dr. Goyal, can you tell us more about what exactly is this health counter?
As India Health Link in India, the first time what we call heart health risk calculator. Now, obviously, all of the eminent doctors who are present on the panel, this is not news to them. I think they have all heard about Framingham score and ACCFD, CVD launched by AHA. But these are the things which has been available to all the medical fraternity for a long time. But what we, as Dr. Walia was saying, what we need to do is to educate common people before it is too late. Because in India, and I think everywhere, not only in India, heart health has become something people think about when they are either sick or most likely it is too late, right? And what we are as an IHL in a wellness domain and the preventive care spectrum, what we want everyone, every adult at the age of 18 and above should be able to keep track of their health in general. And we talk about heart health, the parameters are very simple. Hypertension, which is a stress level. You don't need to always have the cholesterol level with you, but you always know what your lifestyle look like, whether you're a smoker or a non-smoker, whether you're a family history of any heart event in the past, or you are on anyone in the family has any kind of medication. So if you collectively have that information, you can use our freely available via our app, what we call heart health or heart health meter or heart health risk calculator, which will tell you in general whether you're 25 years of age, 30 years of age, whether you have ever seen a doctor or not, just by entering a simple value of your blood pressure or weight, height, just general lifestyle habits, that what is your heart risk is, that you may get an event in 10 years or 30 years or 5 years, right? Not necessarily that is saying that you will get a heart attack. It's not that. It's that idea that what is the risk to your body, and that information is very, very pertinent from our perspective. That can basically stop or basically reduce the risk which you might have in the future. So let's say your blood pressure is in an abnormal range. You're not hypertensive, but maybe you're in an abnormal range. We are able to then tell you that maybe you need to change your lifestyle. And then based on the lifestyle, you should be able to track whether that brings you to normal range. So just maybe, as Dr. Walia said, maybe you need to do 25 minutes of exercise every day. Exercise could be just walking. Maybe you need to reduce the type of food you're eating. So what we call heart health meter, that is our attempt to launch in India a simple educational informational tool which everybody can use, especially the people who are going to office and don't think that they need to evaluate their heart health risk, right? They go to gym every day, but they don't know whether that particular exercise that day for an hour of high intensity exercise is good for their body or not. It's good in general, but may not be good that day. Maybe their stress levels are very high. And that is where those events which has happened in the past is likely to occur. So when you talk about heart health risk calculator by IHL, that is our attempt to provide the tool to every common man, the common person, man, woman in India, so they can actually gauge what their risk is. And based on that gauge, we provide some recommendations. We are not in the business of saying you should do that. We're just giving you tools and technology so that you can take the risk, calculate the risk, get the information, follow the steps, and be healthy.
What exactly is preventive cardiology? Now, is there a department called preventive cardiology in hospitals, or is it just interventional cardiology, cardiothoracic surgeries, and other things? Is there a department of preventive cardiology?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Thanks for inviting me here. It's a great luminaries talking about preventive health. So first of all, department is there in all of the big hospitals around the world, and in India also. We also have a preventive health department, and we have an interventional cardiology department, and cardiology is now bifurcated into multiple divisions. Preventive health is the most important aspect. If you allow me, the sir has talked about the ancient times, Vedic times. I would just I have a graph which shows that we evolved from which was called Adi Manav, where we had to get up early in the morning to hunt for food, to hunt for even going to the toilets, to take bath. And now it has been replaced by all the machines, all the gadgets which we have. Wonderful to have machines, but we have become couch potatoes. Now, even for switching on the fan, we have a remote. For TV, we have a remote. For everything, we have a remote. We can order food sitting on our chair. We don't go for getting milk, for buying anything. So now we have become slaves of these machines. I keep telling my patients, don't become slaves. Wonderful, you have gadgets, but we have lost the art of walking. We have lost the art of doing physical exercise. So I would, as the sir has given 7 things, I would say that if we consider body as a full chakra or a round thing, sir, the more than 70% of the lifestyle diseases are due to our diet. Be it a heart attack, be it diabetes, be it obesity, be it strokes, all these factors are related to our diet. And I have devised a formula, I have devised a mnemonic where I keep telling people, if you avoid 5 things along with other risk factors in diet, you will never have a heart attack. And these are, please remember, these are makhan related products in Hindi, the mithai, meat, which is a red meat or a thick meat. So makhan, malai, meat and mithai. These are the 4 things which are dangerous for your health. Avoid this and you will be having a good health. The 5th thing which I add is the madira or alcohol. So this is dangerous. People keep telling, sir, this is a healthy drink. No, this is not. The healthy drink component is just a red wine or a small amount of alcohol which people take, but nobody takes those things. Along with alcohol, you have multiple things. So these are the 5 things in the diet. If we avoid, we will have a healthy life. Then is the walking. People say that we do exercise, but we do not lose weight. Sir, it has to be a power exercise. Power exercise means you have to walk swift, you have to walk brisk, and it has to be regular. Now, if you allow me, exercise has to start in a very, very graduated manner. That means start exercising 5 to 10 minutes in a day, increase it in 15-20 days so that you can walk about 30 to 35 minutes every day.